Okay, now take 99, see if I get it all straight. Uh, no TV, no music, and it is close to 8:30ish on July 1st, 2018. Brother R.A. delving into his divine infinity, working with this new camera. I have to get back to CCTV by 9 o'clock tomorrow morning. Should actually had it back there by 9 o'clock tonight because the youth program is using it. But I got some footage of Silk and Sharice. I don't know how the audio is coming out. I don't know how this camera deals with audio. Am I speaking loud enough even with nothing in the background? Producing, directing, hosting, archiving digital video in 2018 to the best of my ability to go with the VHS interviews or the DAT tape interviews that have been converted to DVD, and I will be in New Hampshire with Danny and Ricky and other family July 7th. But today was supposed to, I feel very comfortable and satisfied, even though the meeting I had, or the gathering that I intended on doing, didn't actually occur, but I did get to speak to Asia. She started texting back and having free flow conversation with her brother. That's a good thing. Yeah, the texts that I sent her are in my phone. They need to be archived. The romancing and yeah, the serenading of Miss Asia Jackson in the use of words, my ability in understanding King's English and generating a feeling as opposed to just using words without any connotations, just all on a denotative level, very basic level, but at least getting into the connotation. And I don't believe folks are ready to deal into the abstract of the mind. No, not yet. We need to get more folks to acknowledge that there are the three tiers in communication. And as Sharice cut me off last night, I was trying to explain that Silk is communicating on such a denotative level of communication to this woman who, this black woman, Mother Nature, Sharice Bird, is talking to him in much more of a connotative, or the words that she's using have a different implication or having a different innuendo. And so he's talking to her down here and she's talking to him up here, even though it's in English. And I'm trying to get both to transcend into the abstract of the brain. Now, this is not just a muscle, but using the full ramifications of the 360-degree sphere that the muscle is harbored in, and using the fullness of their mind and imagination, and allowing themselves to go deep within. And yeah, but the reason and the purpose for this meeting today, July 1st, 2018, or the gathering, is to serenade Asia Jackson and offer her assistance as a millionaire, as a black thinking man who has the resources, be able to put her on the first floor at 139, 141 Putnam Ave, and have Silk and Sharice. And yeah, I definitely have to bounce. Sharice said she wouldn't mind having my child. I guess that's a conversation that she's going to have to deal with Silk, because Silk is bringing Cameron here, and I just text Michaela, because her and her boyfriend been sleeping on the living room right over there. Yeah, disturbing my peace in my house. I mean, I'm just going deep into my inner self. Am I that selfish? I want the house to myself. My relationship with my sister, she was 5 years younger than me. And now I'm the trustee dealing with the two pieces of property, and have Laurie and Sevy managing, and Tina working with Laurie. Yeah, I'm just divulging a lot of stuff, what's going through my mind and how I'm dealing relationship-wise, and going deeper within myself. All the answers are within me. And yeah, the paradox, the dilemmas, the just reaching deep enough within myself to understand my divine spirituality, and not wishing to be taken advantage of, used and abused. And I feel 4 years with Sharice in my house, but now Silk is here covering her back, paying $600 a month, but he's behind. I got a $100 gift card from him yesterday. I do believe the phone, she said she paid the phone bill of $40, but there's still maybe $200 or $300 on our dual line T-Mobile cell phone bill. Andrea's come into the mix. She's staying upstairs, and she's paid off rent till October, November, paying the gas and electric bills. She moved in April, I do believe. April, May, June, July, August, September, October. That's how many months, and she's already spent about $2,000 covering the gas and electric for this house so that it doesn't get cut off. Last time I was in charge of the figures, it was $180,000 in debt between the loan, the property taxes, $15,000 for one house, $18,000. There's a lien on this house, not a lien on the other house. And if I could, James is cool. He's at $2,000 a month. Jenny's at 21. She needs to be at 21.75 because that's what Cambridge allows. But she doesn't pay any portion of her rent. And she's an interesting tenant. And Donna has snuck by under Metropolitan with her rent stuck at $1,750, and I've been angst about getting the rent increase letter to her, going from $1,750 to I wanted 21, but I think Sevi and Laurie are writing it to 2000 to keep her there. But I really don't want her there. I'd love for Angela and her two sons, because it's a 2-bedroom, and have her pay Section 8 into the Christine Arthur Realty Trust, which would be, in essence, she has my child, and she has housing, but she's 42, she just lost her mother. Gotta deal with that situation very gingerly. But yeah, if I can have children, if my shit's still functioning, Asia on the first floor, get her pregnant. She's 36. She has 2 kids already, Gary and Tiara. Get her to move into the first floor, impregnate her, have my child, impregnate Sharice, her and Silk on the second floor. She gets her Section 8 back because she has a child. And Donatello was by here today. I didn't get no pictures of him. He's as tall as I am with a big flat top afro. He's a big dude. At 12 years old. What? But that's Sharice, Donatello, second floor, Silk, Angela, third floor. So if I can get those 3 women pregnant and have them part of the Christine E. Arthur Realty Trust, then I can continue the legacy that started with George and Alveda Patterson, even though Christine is not George's daughter, but John P. Fuller's daughter. And Grammy, in her interview, she said she had 7 children. My father was one of her children. He was the 6th child. Nana was the 7th child. I mean, yeah. So Boyce, Trimmy, and Strobel had 7 children, and Alveda was the youngest, was Lenora and Alveda. Those 2, Boyce, Trimmy, and Strobel's daughters married John, well, Mr. Fuller's 2 white sons. That's how she put it. It's all on the tape. No need in hurting my memory trying to figure that out. But I don't have any children yet, so that's what this whole conversation's about. Into the RA archives. Can't put all this shit on YouTube. It may eventually get out there at some point. But these are my thoughts, and I'm sharing, documenting, archiving my story. Yeah, fuck history. If you want something done, you gotta do it yourself. So, my story, putting it together. Looks like I've talked for 13 minutes already, 13:53. Thank you, Seth, for calling, saying I gotta get the camera back. I was reluctant to use any more data footage, didn't want to have to deal with it, but it's better to have it than not have it, right? And yeah, I will try to edit in the pictures of Nana and the interviews I've had with Grammy, Nana, Mommy, Daddy, Papa. Yeah, document the footage of my grandparents and parents to establish a legacy. And I hope I haven't scared Asia away with my serenading. And yeah, I question my social skills. I mean, I can be open and honest, but do I like dealing with people all the time and being a father, being a parent? There's no handbook for parenting. But all the answers reside on the inside, and you just have to let go and go with your gut, go with your instinct as a melanin dominant individual. And just feel good about who you are. And that Minnie Riperton song, I like the colors that Asia brings me to. She makes me feel particular colors, her energy, her chi. I honor and respect that black woman. Honor and respect all black women, period. All women, period. Male or female. Male, yeah. Brothers, we have a lot of work to do. Females, we have to raise up the self-esteem and self-consciousness and have more grandmothers in the picture. Indian couple just moved in across the street, baby crying, but the grandparents are there visiting as the young couple just bought the house or bought the condo. Never sell property. Real estate in Cambridge is too valuable. If I'm getting $2,000 for the first floor, $2,100 for the second floor, and $1,750 her rent, Donna Daly's going up to $2,000, so that's $6,000 a month just in rent. So I should be able to climb out of this $180,000 debt quickly, as long as the property's managed and get the lien and the property taxes paid off and own the houses outright. Playing in the white man with the calcified pineal gland, trading dead slaveholders, that's not my objective, that's not my goal. Why is there... You don't need to be tilting up. I need you to... Hey, stop that. Did I lower my seat? Yeah, I want to be at the top of my frame. Am I still recording? Okay, I guess it's still working. I don't know what it means when it's flashing. But, debt and calcified pineal gland versus a liquid balanced pineal gland.